Some of you, I look at, maybe Brad. We had a relationship crossroads one time a long time ago. He stopped coming to my house for about 4 years. But, am I lying? Y'all want to hear that story? All right. So he was in high school, and for years I said, Brad, when you coming over? Brad, when you coming? He would never come over. So finally he came over, and he was juiced, right? He was like, yeah, we go. His mom came later on. He was in the room, and his mom came behind him. Here's his backpack. He has a project due on Monday that he hasn't started yet. I said, is that right? He wanted to come over and not tell me he had a project and ain't started on. So she laughed like, oh, yeah. We sat down and started on the project immediately. And we spent the whole next day finishing the project. And then that Sunday night, he had to come home from church and then wrap the project up. He didn't come home for another 4 years. Next time I saw him, he was in Life Skills a couple of years ago. We had to initiate all over again. Jacoby stays with me, you all know. We've been through things. Deshaun, he's a student of mine. Arsheen was a student of mine. Rudy, I remember sitting in his kitchen helping him with some homework. I can go along the line and talk about Quentin. Last year I had him calling me every Monday. Whether I answered or not, he had to leave me a message. You and I go way back. So Kenny and I go way back. LaShawn, I go through this whole thing, sitting in the youth office, going over schedules, trying to get things right, coming over and staying up late with us while we working on a video late at night. I got relationships with all y'all that I can go back. Angel lived with me practically for over a year, had a key to my house. She don't come see me no more, though. Relationships, crossroads. Crying together here at Stella Enterprise. All right? Coming up from 7-star down to the gym when I was working at PhD. Right. The famous interview that made me cry, and you didn't even know I was crying when I was interviewing you. Working with your mom and talking to you when you was coming up getting tutoring from Mike Mocklin when I was at PhD. I can go down the line. The Learning Academy, working with you and your mom and your little brother. That's right. Leonie, coming to my house, getting your hair cut. Got you a job at Eric Salter's job. Your first job, I think that was. I can go down the line. So all of these relationships I built with you all, and we're still here.